weekend and I am ready to go. This is my first ever Hyrox. I have never done a Hyrox before, and this weekend I am doing 2. So today I am literally ready to go right now, and I'm about to go do the mixed relays. That's tonight, Thursday, and then on Sunday I'm doing the women's doubles. So I'm honestly so excited to give this a go, give this my best shot, and yeah, let's take it through start to finish. So I'm literally about to go out the door. This is the fit. My relay team is obviously going for green today, and I'm ready to go. Honestly, I'm just going to change out of this again and then rechange when it's nearly my time to go. I just wanted to make sure everything felt okay, it all feels good, but yeah, I'm pretty good to go. So it is now 3:30. I'm about to head out the door and head down to the venue. I have to get myself checked in, get my number, get my tracker, and I'm going to meet the others down there. Just honestly, just kind of want to like see the venue. Like obviously I've never been there before. I don't know what it looks like. So I want to kind of just suss out the race course and the layout of it and just make sure I understand it. And then warm up and game time. So really excited. So today, if you don't already know, the relay is broken up. There's 4 people doing the relay, so it's broken up into 4s. So you have to do 2 runs and 2 stations. Whatever stations you do is up to you and your team, and they don't have to be back to back. So today I am doing a run and burpees and a run and wall balls. So yes, you might say they are the worst stations, but I honestly don't mind burpees. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, I think because I'm so short, I'm so close to the ground that I'm like just really quick with them. So let's hope I am just as quick today with them. And I am low-key terrified of the wall balls. I've never done 100 wall balls before. Today's gonna be that first day. So yeah, let's see. I just really hope I can just like keep going, that I don't have to like stop for ages. That's probably my biggest fear right now. And my second little fear, I would genuinely say I'm probably more nervous for today's race than Sunday's race, because the team I'm working with are insane. Lucas G and Maddie are absolute weapons. They are so bloody fast. So I feel the pressure to keep up with them and just go as fast as I can. And the relay is just no joke, because you only have those short times. It is a sprint and it is fighting for your life and going as bloody fast as you can. So yeah, I'm gonna be tested today. I'm gonna see my limits and see how fast I can go. Let's just go. Let's stop yapping. Let's go and let's do the thing, and wish me luck. Run through of what I'm going to throw into my bag, have my ID for check-in, and then I'm literally ready to go. Just need to put on my outfit. So I have my outfit, my shoes, my socks, deodorant. I'm just going to have 1 gel about 30 minutes before it's time to go. Hair, makeup stuff just in case I need a little touch up. I threw in something for after if I just want to be comfy or if it's a bit colder. Gatorade for during / after, and of course a bottle of water. So game time. I'm gonna go get the tram downtown now and see you at check-in. I am officially a Hyrox athlete. I thought I'd give you guys an update while I'm fresh, while everything is fresh in my brain. But I got the numbers still on my arm, I gotta scrub that off. And I got my Vans Athlete Spectator. I got, where is it? I got my first badge, Hyrox Melbourne. And I got my tracker, that's going in the bin anyway. But so yesterday was honestly amazing. I loved it. It was a whole mix of emotions, no lie. I felt amazing, I felt horrible, I was fighting for my life, I was buzzing. It was just honestly a roller coaster. So to start off, the venue, way bigger than I ever anticipated. When I went in, I was like, oh my god, like this is massive. The hall just goes from one side to the other. Obviously there's a million rowers, a million skiers. It's crazy. I just didn't expect it to be that big. When you look at the course of the map and you're like, oh, I'll just do one lap, and then you're like, no, that one lap is absolutely insane. So that was really like, oh my god. But when we got in there and I met the others, check-in was so easy, and we just walked around to each station. So we had a little visualization of the place. We're like, right, this is where we transition. Obviously, this is the ski, you run out. And the transition area was honestly grand. I think when I explain it, it sounds way worse and more confusing than it is, but it really wasn't. So basically, everyone is standing, waiting, and this part was chaotic. When we came in to get warmed up and get ready to go, it was chaos because the women's relay was already on, the mixed relay was coming in, so there's just people everywhere. So you're all just basically standing behind this line. Your first person goes through the start tunnel. We're all waiting for your tag team. So I was until person number 4. So the others are basically waiting. You're standing behind the line. You're waiting until you see your person, and then you can run out when you see your person. They have to run in this part, but basically you're just running past each other like this. You tag and you go. So the others started obviously with an insane pace. They're amazing. I already said they killed it. Fast stations, and they were straight back, all on time. And when it was coming to my turn and you're just like standing there at the line, I was like starting to feel a bit like jelly. You're starting to feel a bit shaky just with all the nerves. I'm trying to shake it off a little bit, but I just went. I was like, pressure's on, let's just go. And I, guys, have never run that fast in my life. I ran a 3:27 pace. I'll put up our runs here. I did not know I was capable of that. I genuinely did not know I could run that fast. So I was so pleasantly surprised with myself, but bloody hard, straight into the burpees. The judges were honestly brilliant. They were like straight away shouting at me, hands on the yellow line. Again, it's my first Hyrox, I don't really know what I'm doing. So burpees, I thought would be grand for me. I'm not bad at burpees, I don't really mind them, I'm fast at them. But 80 meters is a bloody long time, and especially after sprinting at a 3:30 pace or whatever. So get there, just dive straight in, and I'd say I did 10 continuously, just like go. But like, when you get to the floor and you look up about how far you need to go, that's humbling, let me tell you. Jesus, that's a long way to go. And that's only half, you should do it again. So I was like, just keep going. So I think the first half, I'd say, I didn't really stop. I was like, just keep the momentum. And then the second half was hard. That I did start to slow down. I even used my knee a little bit, which I've never done before. That's how tired I was getting. But I was starting to feel like jelly. I don't even know if I'm in control of my body right now. I started to get severe period cramps out of nowhere. It was day 1 of my period, by the way. They just came like knives. I was like, fuck. So it was all just happening at once. But obviously got to the end, kept going. The supporters there helped me so much. There was like 4 of them there, and everyone was just screaming at me. I could hear them screaming so loud, and that really helped keep me going. Otherwise, I think I might have just lay on the floor for a little bit. But I was like, go. But when I got back up to run, that part was the toughest. I literally thought I was gonna faint. My body just, this is how I can describe it. Like, it just felt so floaty. Not even jelly, just literally like airy. It was so weird. So like, to run, I was just starry-eyed, trying to just breathe. I was like, I'm gonna faint, but I was okay. I think after 100 meters, I was like, I'll go again. So I sprinted to the end, got my break, thank the Lord. And I was really surprised by how sore my hands were. I was like, oh, I thought my legs would be killing me, but it was actually my hands, obviously, from the burpees. So obviously I had a little bit of a rest time while the others went to their stations. I wasn't till last again on the wall ball, so had a sip of water, and I was just standing there literally just shaking. I was like, everything is jelly, so it's just like, go. Fighting for that sprint is absolutely crazy. And then ended off obviously with the wall balls. That is what I was most scared about and probably most nervous about. So I think it only got a little bit better from there. So it's like my mentality actually switched, I think, from the burpees and the wall balls. But did my lap, kept it under a 4-minute pace, made sure I kept it under a 4-minute pace, got to my wall balls and just dove straight in. Again, judges were brilliant. They were just like, that's where you go, so easy to follow. And the guy was so nice. He was cheering me on the whole time. So I think I did 40 unbroken, which I'm happy with. Again, don't even really know what I can do. I was just like, go. And I was just really trying to stay on for that one as long as I can, because I know once I stopped, it'd be really hard to keep going and I'd want to keep stopping. So the judge was so good. He was like, you're doing great, keep going, you're smashing it. I was like, thank you. And then the rest of the teammates got to join me, and that helped so much. So I took a breather when they got there. I was probably at 40. I was like, I took 4 deep breaths, go again. And then it was just a couple of stops in between each, or I don't even know how much I did, to be honest. It's all a bit of a blur. I feel like 15 maybe, and then took a little break. And then having the others there was so brilliant. She was literally just like, 3, 2, 1, go, back again. And I was like, right. I didn't have a time to think about it. It was just like, go. If I was on my own there, I could see how you get so in your head and just be like, oh, I'll keep breaking. Whereas having them say 3, 2, 1, go was brilliant. And then honestly, seeing that 99, 100, oh, just the relief. I was like, I got there, I can't believe I got there. And then obviously that sprint to the finish line, absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe that we did it. And then saw our names pop up on the screen, sub 60, baby. We got that 59 mark, which I'm absolutely thrilled with. To get a sub 60 on my very first Hyrox, I'm so delighted with. To not know the layout, to never have done it before, to never have done 80 meter burpees before, never done 100 wall balls before. I'm so impressed with myself, so I'm absolutely delighted. And obviously the team were incredible. And what I saw on someone's t-shirt when I was going into the venue is pressure is a privilege, and that just stuck with me, because I did feel the pressure, because I said they're brilliant athletes and to try and keep up with them was pressure on my end. And I was like, pressure is a privilege. I'm here to push myself. I'm honored to push myself to the limits. So that is what we've gone and done. The talent there is absolutely insane. Standing in that lineup and you're looking around and you're like, these people are athletes. People are built, they're shredded. You can just tell they are, it's game time for them, and it's not their first rodeo. It's amazing. It's such a great atmosphere to be in. So that's my first Hyrox, guys. I did it. My first Hyrox done and dusted, and I'm going to do it all again on Sunday. So I'm actually going to go for a shakeout run now. My legs actually aren't too bad. My quads are sore, but I'm just going to go for a 5k, shake out the legs. Rest day, then kind of for the rest of the day, rest day tomorrow, I'll just do some mobility again, and then we're back to business. First thing Sunday morning, 8 a.m, we race again in the women's doubles. So stay tuned for the next vlog. I'm so happy that I got so much footage. I never know at YouTube how much footage I'm going to get, but we did, so I'm just so happy to have documented it. I love this about YouTube. I want to look back on these and be like, that was amazing, and all the emotions that go with it. So I'm so excited. So I think that's all for you today, guys. Over and out. Don't underestimate a relay. It is fighting for your life, the biggest sprint I've ever done in my life, and I did it. Go me. Okay, love you. See you soon.